We're abused. We're really abused. I'm so abused. You know, and I kind of like it.
Dr. Luke is my bitch. He has to do whatever I say, and that's that.
I am Avril's bitch, basically, but it's been fun. It's all in good fun. You know, Avril might spit her gum at you. She might punch you in your stomach as hard as she can, like when you're not expecting it. She might, you know, pepper spray you. She might mace you. I
bought pepper spray one day, and I came into the studio and I showed Luke, hey, I got pepper spray. And like
I'm just a dumbass anyway, like, and I'd always been curious about that. So I was like, hit me,
And I'm like, yeah, right, like I'll get sued, I'm not spraying you. And he was like, spray me. I'm like, I'm not gonna spray you, it's gonna hurt you.
You want to spray it on my face? I think I can take it.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
The producer is gonna let me pepper spray him. Tell me when, Zeppo.
Here we go. That was a direct shot. She sprayed me one time, hit me like here. Then she sprayed me another time, it hit me there. And then she got me like right there, and it just kind of went right into my eyes. It fucking hurts. It's not crazy though yet. Yeah, that's fucking bad.
So it's gonna be like that for about 10 more minutes.
Okay, just lead me to the bathroom. Did he do it?
Yeah!
Oh, shit. Oh.
He was out for about 45 minutes. His face was burning, and washed his face for like 20 minutes.
Luke, is it true you would take a bullet for me?
Yeah.
How many producers out there let their artists pepper spray them, taser them, spit gum on them, like feed them 20 million shots of I've never seen it before. With men, I can get away with whatever I want.
Yeah, you can do it. I couldn't give a damn what you say to me.
Good. It's not typical for most artists to be able to write and play and sing and really do all that stuff. A lot of people fake it. Avril just happens to be able to write really well and have a great voice.
You're the one alone.
And she plays guitar. She, plays drums. She plays piano. She's super talented.
I prefer not to play on my record because I want it to be amazing. I want the guitar and all the instruments to be perfect. It depends on the song. If it's like a ballad, no. But like I can do better. It's just so. The guitar is so whatever. It's laid back.
Cool. Let's record. Let's keep going. I don't know, I mean, she's good with melody, she's good with lyrics, she's good conceptualist. I think a lot of that stems from just singing and knowing what a good melody sounds like, intrinsically.
Coming up with melodies for me is so easy because I've been singing so long. I've been singing my entire life, performing on stage since I was 7.
You know, when she's on, it's fucking on, man. Ideas are flying, you know? I think the melodies are super strong. I think a lot of lyrics are really good. And I think it's, you know, I think it's going to be a great record. That was dope. You just got to see Avril Lavigne in action. Fucking writing some crazy shit. You just got to see. She's really fucking good. She just comes in and does it.
Innocence is such a beautiful song to me. The song is about capturing a moment, like, of absolute bliss, a moment that's like perfect.
I knew the minute we wrote it, I'm like, this is a big, huge ballad. But I was really worried because I knew if it wasn't done right, it would fucking suck. You know, I think Rob is such a good producer that he saw that her and I had a really big idea of how we wanted it to go. So he, like, very controllingly let us carry out our vision.
Like, the first couple days working with Rob was, like, really serious. And then I was like, fuck it, let's get some.
I think she was right, though. The one day where it was like day number 2 and we were still getting to know each other, and she was like, we're going to drink. And I was like, oh, really? Okay.
You know, everybody in the world's going to want to become a record producer after they see this. Hey, that guy's working right now. Yeah. Look, he's looking out for you. Here's again. Are we bottoming up again?
What? Yeah.
If I do that, then I'm fucked. On the bridge.
And this is the time when I'd totally taken over Ocean Way Studios.
We're going to... Let's go get JJP.
There's 3 studios there. I had one studio with Rob Cavallo. Luke was over in the other studio, and in the middle studio there was Jack Joseph Puig, JJP.
Knock, knock.
And we're like, drink, drink, and he's like doing a mix. Wasted talking to him, and then we ran over to Luke's studio. I'm playing Cavallo, the new songs, and we just rocked out listening to my music, and then it just like became this one great big party.
You have to suffer for your art, so you have to do certain things to change your headspace. And not that getting drunk with Avril Lavigne is suffering, it's certainly not, but it's one of those things you do, you know. We went in and cut the song, and we thought it should rock a little more and have a different kind of emotions. And then, on hindsight, she realized that that wasn't really quite the right direction for the song.
I knew that the song could have a certain feel, like just sitting alone in a room, playing the song and singing it. I would get this feeling, and I didn't get it on the original recording.
It takes a lot of guts to do that, you know, artistically, because usually your first instinct is the right one. But I think in her case, she's looking for something more and try to get something that's even a little deeper. So we came back and sort of retooled the song in a slightly different, with a different emotion, which actually was better for the lyric and for the melody.
When you're recording a song, it doesn't really matter the parts. It's all about the emotion.
I'm glad that I changed it. I knew I'd be happier with it slower and a little more laid back. It's amazing, and I'm really happy with it. I love crazy strings. I love it when strings get all busy like Iris. So when I went into the studio and heard the strings, I almost started to cry because they moved me.
Well, I've done streaming arrangements almost exclusively with David Campbell because it's almost like the instrument that you're hiring him to play is the orchestra.
That's cool, isn't it?
You know, sometimes I'll hear things and, you know, with it being my song, I have my vision for the song. Sometimes I come in and say, you know what, maybe we can do it more like this, or take this out, or I like this part, I don't like this part. And so I got to, like, work with David Kimball on the strings, and he was really cool about that.
Are you a bartender in these days? Yeah. All right, so we're just going to add 4 bars to this song.
The first job is to analyze it and make sure that the artist is actually bettering the song and give your real opinion. If it is better, then yeah, go for it. In this case, of course, it was a great idea.
Oh, yeah, no, we want to go join at 53.
What do you think? Do you think that we should go finish it, or do you think that we should put this in after we do it twice?
I think that's good. I like that part.
Yes,
because there's a lot of counter.
If we're gonna keep this in. Okay, we'll do that twice.
Get all this in.
When the track got like, you know, 90%, 95% there, she was like, okay, I'm ready to sing on it. And she just does like two or three takes at the most. And they're perfect.
We're recording Innocence with Rob Cavallo, but Luke is joining us.
I'm doing nothing. I'm just watching.
You're coming for support.
I'm here for support.
La la la. Waking up, I see that everything is okay. The first time I feel alive, and it's so great.
There was always a thing that she was fighting for during the process of making the track, so that the music, I should say, so that when she came in to sing that vocal, it was going to support all the things that she had in her mind that she was going to do as a singer, which you can't really communicate until you actually do it.
This is the best feeling. This innocence is brilliant. I hope that it will stay. This moment is perfect. And please don't go away.
And we all look around the room and we're like, I think that was perfect. I mean, that's it. We don't have to auto-tune, we don't have to chop it up. It's fucking weird.
Let it pass you by. Dude, I'm so hammered. Yeah! Woo!
Then you realize that she actually has like a very unique and very complete vision for what she's going after, and you can hear that because the vocal became so much higher a performance. It took the song so much higher. All the backgrounds and all the parts that she came up with, and the different tones in her voice, and how she emoted, it was just magical.